Shalom and good day all, this is Tequila29 back again for another manga I have recently read through video, and I must admit this has been really interesting of what I've been reading through in the time since the last couple of videos have gone up in relation to the graphic novels and the manga, and I really hope you enjoy this one because this is manga that I've read through August through to September. And I'll start off with the thing that I finished off last, and I'll go through the titles, and then after that I'll give my review rating on the title on each in relation to the titles or the group of manga. So starting off with first things first, we've got Apollo's Song by Osamu Tezuka. A very interesting story, and it does have some very deep moments. Definitely enjoyed it. We've got The Daily Lives of High School Boys, all 7 volumes, to which I have also watched the animated series of and reviewed, and I've posted up the review on the channel. It's just not done audio like this, but it is sort of like in a written format in relation to the series. Of course, we've got the My Hero Academia Ultra Analysis, which was very, very, very fun to read through. Perfect World. And with this, we've got like the last volume here, which is volume 12. And I really enjoyed reading through this series. Moving into another one, which is Blue Lock, volume 1. I'm looking forward to checking out the next volume, as it centers around the sport of soccer. And then we've got Tokyo Revengers, to which I might see if I can try to get a hold of the Barnes & Noble variant. And what I've read of this so far, I have enjoyed, and I want to at least see how they go, say, for the first 6 volumes of the series. So then we've got Dragon Quest, The Adventures of Dai. Have been really enjoying this series, and it's got a lot to give. Of course, we've got Strange Academy, probably about the only graphic novel in this that does make an appearance. We've got Junji Ito's Liminal Zone. And yes, to those who are sort of like interested in sort of like Japanese horror, this definitely explores it for you. We do somewhat get a different set of characters compared to what is in the Love Sickness one. But moving into the other ones, such as finally getting around to reading volume 1 of Vagabond, and I'm going to have to work on collecting more to the series. Of course, Fist of the North Star, to which the next volume shouldn't be far from coming out. And of course, Soul Eater Perfect Edition, Volume 1, to which by the time this video will probably go out, I've already got the Perfect Edition of Volumes 2 and Volume 3, and working eventually on getting some more of that series. So, going in reverse now, it is now my ratings for this manga, as well as the one graphic novel that's in there by Scotty Young. So starting off with the Soul Eater Perfect Edition, which has practically, I think, the first 2 volumes in this particular Perfect Edition, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. Moving into Fist of the North Star Volume 5, this series has been great. It's really been worth the read. A 8.5 out of 10. Vagabond, very new to Vagabond. This thing has like about 3 manga in 1 volume, and for what it had to offer, I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Now, I'm slowly taking my time with all the Junji Ito's titles, so I don't want to have to rush all in. I want to take my time with it. find the good amongst the bad. I think that's the best way to put it. And I read through Liminal Zone. It had some very interesting stories, having this do like one having to do with a crying woman, one explore some other stories exploring other things within the Japanese horror mythos, and I think for this I'm slowly getting used to his art, but also the story delivery. Um, so I'll see how things go when I move into the Junji Ito Cat Diary one. So that'll be very interesting. So for this one and the stories it's given, probably a 7.5 out of 10. Moving into the Strange Academy, third volume, straight 8 out of 10. The next volume of The Adventures of Dai, I believe that's volume 3. I've really been enjoying it right now. I'm looking forward to the next volume, to when it comes out and I get to read through it and also cover it on the channel. Definitely an 8 out of 10. Tokyo Revengers, 8.5 out of 10. I think it had a very solid start. I like some of the investigation that sort of like connects to what's happening with this character when they go to the past, and also when they come back to the present. Blue Lock, very new to sort of like some more of this sport manga. So for this, I'm just going to give it a 7 out of 10 right now. So I'll see what the next couple of volumes deliver in regards to story. It might increase in the rating, but then again, it might decrease in the rating. Moving into, I really love this series. It's called Perfect World. And finishing off these last volumes to the series, 9, 10, 11, and 12, I'm giving it a straight 9 out of 10. I love the story here. I love how it also deals with some sensitive issues, because also growing up with a disability myself, learning disability myself, yeah, this story is not shy from addressing some of the sensitive issues that might come up between, say, couples that might have someone with a disability, and also how both sides might also see it. And that's why it's a 9 out of 10 from me. The My Hero Academia Ultra Analysis, 9 out of 10. Really enjoyed it. Moving into the daily lives of high school boys, I have heard that this series, or the manga, is actually a little bit better than the anime, but I think you can get something from both the manga and the anime, and I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10, and that goes for the whole set. Of course, last but not least, Apollo's Song by Osamu Tezuka. My goodness, this was a really interesting story, and quite in depth as well. You've got some moments where the character goes into some moments of fantasy, and in some things of fantasy, it involves sort of like deities. To other times of fantasy, it might involve like this character maybe exploring a certain time in history. And I thought that was really good, but it was also dealing with the character's sort of like main issue in sort of like trying to find love. And for that, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. I'm looking forward to getting a hold of maybe any more of Osamu Tezuka's work. Hopefully as well, I'll be able to catch up with the Astro Boy series. I know I've got the Volume 1 Astro Boy Omnibus, so I'm going to have to see if I can dig that up and put that out on the shelf again, because I haven't read through it, but it is a series that I do enjoy, or did enjoy when younger, and it would be nice to revisit it again. So until then, let's keep it colourful and have yourself an awesome day. And tell me, what have you been reading and enjoying manga-wise?